How's your Tuesday going, everybody? Hi, I'm Gail Nicholson, speaker, writer, and resilience coach, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about miracles. There's a lot of people out there that talk about miracles. Fewer people, I think, understand them the way that empowers me. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Um, so I want to talk to you a little bit about what a miracle is, what it doesn't have to be, and how you can actually create a life where miracles show up like bluebirds on Snow White's hand. So let's begin with talking just a little bit about what a miracle is. Miracles, first of all, they're not necessarily supernatural. Okay, we hear an awful lot about miracles along the lines of stigmata appearing on statues of the Virgin Mary, or statues crying tears of blood, and those are pretty amazing and mind-boggling miracles. Yes, so that let's use that to take a look at what miracles are considered to be. Miracles are considered to be something that can't happen. They're impossible, right? By the laws of nature, by the laws of physics, miracles are something that's not supposed to be able to happen. There are other definitions as well. For example, Marianne Williamson often quotes the Course in Miracles as saying that a miracle is simply a shift from fear to love, right? And that's not wrong either. That's pretty accurate. I would actually go a little bit further and define it a little bit more specifically. And when I define a miracle, what I tend to say is that a miracle is a shift in perception that allows things that once occurred as impossible to actually become possible in reality. All right. And under that definition, miracles are everywhere. And all it really takes is a willingness to change your mind. For those of you who may have been involved in 12-step of some sort, recovery along those lines, you sit down at a table and you listen to some of the stories that are shared in that environment, and you come to realize real fast that people can be living miracles. They can experience a shift in perception that literally shifts their life to where things that had been impossible for them before now become possible. And it can be as real as being employable. When you're in your throes of addiction, good luck holding down a steady 9-to-5 job. Most people in the full throes of addiction, they're not capable of that anymore. But once you experience that shift into recovery, then that road back becomes possible. That pathway for your life actually becomes something that can be done in reality. Becoming employable again, having a stable and happy family again. All of these things that are available to people who reclaim responsibility in their life and reclaim their own personal power in their life. Now, what is it going to take for you in a daily situation to actually make a miracle happen? Now, and that's probably not a great way to put it, because you're not, when I say make a miracle, there's a lot of energy behind that as far as controlling and fashioning and manipulating and causing something to happen the way that you want it. That's not really what happens, all right? What you do is you make yourself a fertile field where miracles can show up. And how you do that is first and foremost by giving up the knowing that miracles are not natural. They're supernatural. There's no controlling them. There's no creating them. There is no making a miracle happen. They just are spontaneous. They might happen. They might not. And that's the nature of a miracle. Give all that up. Get it out of there. Okay? Because under the definition that a miracle is just a shift in perception that allows things that once seemed impossible to actually be able to occur in reality, the first step is to get out of your head that that you don't have any input in whether a miracle happens or not. Right? And the second part of that is to realize that miracles can't be earned. Okay? You don't deserve them because you're a good person. You don't work really hard and boom, the miracle happens. You don't, there's no judgment as far as the quality of human being that you are and whether or not you deserve a miracle to happen. The only thing that's required is that you become willing to have a miracle happen. And that will open up your mind to consider that maybe this way is not the only way that it could occur. And to begin asking yourself, what else is possible? What could happen here that would be completely different and open up completely other areas, other pathways that might actually be better than what I thought was going to happen in the first place, right? Yes, absolutely. So do that for yourself today. Go out there and take a look at some things where, you might be saying to yourself, I could really use a miracle here. And ask yourself those questions. Am I willing to give up the idea that I have no impact over whether a miracle could happen or not? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Am I willing to realize that I don't earn it, I don't deserve it, it could happen or it could not happen, right? But I do have some say in whether it's allowed in my space to happen. And then thirdly, to ask you, what other ways could this go? Now, you don't have to come up with an answer. You just have to be willing to see the answer when it arrives. And I guarantee you, using this process, it will arrive. It may be minutes, it may be days, it may be a week. But as you are curious about other possibilities, that allows other possibilities to reveal themselves to you, and that you can create a miracle in your life that opens other pathways that might not have ever seemed possible to you in the past, but are available now for you to have the best life possible. So thanks again for joining me today, everyone. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, give me some comments in the field so I know that you're still out there listening. Thank you for everyone who showed up live today. My heart to yours. I'm grateful. Bye-bye, guys.